Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? Let's see. As noted, my camera is incredibly blue. I don't know why. It just is. Uh, yeah, whatever. uh, okay. Hey there. Uh, Carl. Hey, Ambrose, Laura, Isaiah, Bear Cub, uh, Luna, and ELOSF. Welcome. Yeah. Um, Yeah, hey Todd. So, a lot of you will be familiar with this puzzle on screen here because you may have helped set it. I have not seen this puzzle, so I'm going to solve it, but then we'll move on to stuff that maybe you haven't seen. Um, and some of you, this is probably new, so uh, welcome. All right, let's have a look at the rules to this puzzle. Okay. Shade some cells. The shaded cells are orthogonally connected. Is my... Yeah. Okay. We'll see if I remember how to enter Sudoku things. Hey, Jay. Welcome. Let's see. Adjacent shaded cells have some Kropke relationship. They are either in a 2-to-1 ratio or they are consecutive. And a digit in a circle gives the number of shaded cells in the up to 9 surrounding cells, including itself, and this is even. So let's go ahead and mark this as even. This 4 indicates that all of these are shaded. What color will we use for shaded? Let's see. Let's make that color a little stronger, shall we? There we go. A nice medium blue for shading. Now this one must be bigger than 4, so at least one of these is shaded. But so this is only 5 or 6, I suppose. Let's see. But these are adjacent, so they have to be oops. So they have to have some relationship. So this is going to be a 5. So exactly one of these is shaded. This digit is adjacent to 5, and the only thing it can be is 6. And so this has to be 2 or 8. Wait. That's not right. Oh, Zach. Zach, here for the 5 dance. Okay, so when I said this had to be 2 or 8, I actually meant this was 3. Because it has to be in a relationship with 4 and 6. Hey there, David, and welcome, Edan. So there's nothing for this to be if it's shaded. There's no relationship with 5 that this can be. This is not shaded, so we will call it gray. Is this gray, like, completely invisible? Can you all see this gray? It might be hard to see on a phone. I'm not sure. Maybe too similar. Maybe shaded should be maybe a brighter blue. Yellow. Okay. Shaded can be yellow. And let's make unshaded the blue. Okay. So by this 5, this has to be shaded. And this is a relationship with 6. It's not 5 or 3, so it's 7. This, I think if it's shaded, it's not 3, 5, or 7. So there's nothing for it to be shaded. So it is not shaded. This can be shaded if it's a 2. Let's see. These two are interesting, is they have to both be from 1, 2, 3. You might say, oh, this one could be a 6 if all of these were shaded, but then this would be a 4, which it can't be. So these are both from 1, 2, 3. This one, I don't think it can be a 1, but we'll come back to that. Yeah, I'm sure it can't be a 1. I'm just struggling to articulate why. Because this one is greater than or equal to this one. Well, it better be greater than. That's why. And so this one can't be a 3 either. This sees 2 already. So it could be a 2. And it's not 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's not 9. So it's 2 or 8. So either none of these are shaded or all of them are. Including this. Either none of these 6 cells are shaded, or all of them are. But having none of them shaded doesn't work. If this is a 2, then these are all shaded, or all unshaded. But the shading has to get out. So this would have to be shaded. But what would it be? If this is a 2, this has no value. So this is just an 8, and all of these are shaded. Hey, Franco, great to see you. Essentially, if this was a 2, this would also have to be a 2. So that's not an 8. Row 2, column 4. This has a relationship with a 7, and it's not a 6, so it is an 8. This is 4, 7, or 9. This is 4 or 9. Um, ah, this can't be 9 because there would be nothing for this to be. I see. So this is just 4. So this this can't be 7, at least. There's nothing that has a relationship with 4 and 7, I don't think. No. So this is not 7. Yeah, this is 2, 3, or 5. Well, it's not 3, because that doesn't have a relationship. With 4 or 9. No, wait, that's completely wrong. Yeah, this is 2, 3, 5, or 8, but not 5. Okay. This is 2 or 4. Or 5. But it can't be 9. You can never have 9 in a circle that's in the middle of a box. Actually, 9 doesn't connect to 2, 3, or 5. Todd points out. So this is just a 4. So this is only 2 or 5. Okay. Do we know anything about this? 2 and 5, good point. 2 and 5 don't have a relationship with 8, so this is unshaded. Just, see if this is 2. Yeah, if this is 2, well, let's say what this could be. This could be 1. It could be 2. It's not 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 1, 2, 5, 9 by Sudoku. Now, it's not 9. Because otherwise you'd have way too many 8s in the world. And it can't be 5. Because if it is 5, this would have to also be 5. Because even if you stashed 3 of them here, you'd still have to have 2 of them that this saw. So this isn't 5. One or 2 only. Now, theoretically, this could still be 5 if that's 2. Yeah, I guess this either goes 5, 2 or 2, 1. So we can say that one of these is a 2. I think we can probably say that this is not this is not shaded. I do see the point about the 8. Because if this is shaded, it's just going to be too big. I don't know that I want to rigorously argue that. Right, David pointing out that these two can't can't both be shaded. Okay. What are we meant to, whoops. What are we meant to look at next? Okay. In the 2-5 scenario, yeah, there's if this is a 5, this is a 2, then the 2 that this sees, none of them can be here. So then the argument is that these are the same number? Yeah. Because they both see all of these cells, and this one sees these cells, but if neither of these cells is shaded, then these only get these cells, and these are the same. So the 5-2 doesn't work. So this is a 2-1. And this is unshaded. Now, what we argued essentially is that one of these cells has to be shaded. And it can't be this one. Because this would have no way of getting out. If it got out this way, two cells would be shaded, breaking that circle. And if it got out this way, these two can't have a relationship. So this is not shaded, and this one is shaded because, again, for this circle not to be the same as that circle, we have to have one of these cells shaded. So this one is shaded. And this is exactly one more than this. People are saying this is not shaded. Because of the one circle. Right. This one already has its shaded. So this is not shaded. So this is now a maximum of 5. I think this could theoretically... Oh, yellow gets out. So this is at least a 2. But it can't be a 2, because one of these is a 2 because they're consecutive. So this is 3, 5, or 6 only. It sees a 4. Right. We can look at what these cells are by Sudoku. They're 4, 5, and 9. But if you look, if one of these is 9, it has no neighbor. So that's the 9. And now this can't be shaded. There's no way for this to be shaded, or it sees too many. So this could be shaded or not. We're gonna have to figure that out, or some other way, because it actually, I think, works both ways. This yellow does need to get out. The 2 in box 1 is in one of these. We already knew one of these was 2. This has to be something that has a relationship with 4 or 5. It's not 1, it's not 2. Could be 3 having a relationship with 4. It's not 4 or 5. It could be 6. And 8 is gone. So this is 3 or 6 only. This 4-5 pair eliminates 5 from here. So we actually have a 3-6 pair. Which is great because it resolves this business. Now this one's done, so it's not shaded. And this is just a 7. We don't know that this is shaded. This could get out through here. Oh, we have roping here. How odd. So that's actually a 9. This is 3, 6, 7. This is 5 and 9. This is 1 and 2. Yeah, this works either way, I think. Naively. Yeah. Uh, the fact that these two don't resolve each other is kind of crazy. Yeah, this is 2, 3, 5, or 6 by Sudoku, points out Nicholas, which I'll write in this case. 6 seems hard. Yes, that's true, Edon. So I guess the point is if this does go through here, then this is a 6. Which means this is shaded no matter what. That's weird. We have two worlds. Either it comes out through here, or it comes out through here. But if it comes out through here, this has to be a 6. And this is shaded. Let's see. It goes next to a 3 or a 6. So it could be a 3. It could be a 4. Oh, it's not a 4. It could be a 5. It could be a 6. It could be a 7. But now this is bigger than 3, so this is 6. So that's 3. And now this can't be shaded. So this isn't 6. See, that's not 3. This is now just 6. By this 6, these two have to be shaded. See, if this is shaded, it's a 5, which is consistent. Oh, I guess it could even be a 3. This 3 goes with a 4 and a 5 like that. Yeah, this is 3, 5, or 7, but it's not 5. 3 or 7, that's fine. This has a relationship with 3 or 7, but I think it can be a lot of things. Actually, it's, let's see. I guess it's 2, 4, or 8. And it's not 4. So it is that. It is just 2 or 8. Okay, this is now minimum 3. Oh, wow, we haven't put a 1 or a 9 anywhere in here, Edon points out. Or, as Jay points out, this is a quad. So these are a 1, 9 pair. This is actually a triple, is the point. And this is a hidden 5, and this is a hidden 7. Sorry, that's not true. But this is still a hidden 7. So this is an 8. All right, so if this were to be shaded, it can't be shaded. This is not shaded. This can't be shaded because it can't join these two. So that's not shaded. This, right, Jay points out this can't be 5, because if it's 5, then all of these are shaded, so it's shaded, but there's nothing for this to be. So that's not a 5. So we get at most one more cell out of these 3 shaded. Now we have a 2-3 pair, so that's a 5. So if that's shaded, it's a 6, which it could be. Uh, 1 and 2 are out by circle. This could be 3, could be 4. It sees 5, 6, 7, 8. And it can't be 9 by circle. So this is a 3 or a 4 only. So we get at most 1 shaded cell in all of those. Uh, Edon says if this is a 3, then this is a 2. I don't see the problem with that. Then yellow has no way to escape. So this must be a 4. Which does not immediately get us anything. Hmm. Yeah, we can't have both of these shaded. That's true. We can't even have both of these shaded. Nor both of these shaded. So yellow just doesn't connect to the rest of the grid through this business. So yellow has to connect over here. Uh, so that's yellow. All of these are blue. Yeah, this is 7 or 9. Doesn't resolve what this is. Oh, 9 would isolate. Good point. Because we do still have to keep growing. And this now is a 6. No 7 there, no 6 there. We get a 6 in one of these, probably not this one. This can't have a relationship with 5 and 6. That's not a thing. So that's unshaded. So yellow gets out this way and is just a 3. So that's a 7 there. 4 in box 5 by Sudoku goes here. Could have a shaded 4 there. Oh, this. No, I think this can still be 2. The rest of the grid is quite minimally clued. Is there any more Sudoku we can do? There's only 3 things left in this box, which are 1, 2, and 9. One of these is definitely a 9. Jay wants us to place a 7 in row 6, which only goes there. Which doesn't instantly break this being 6. Oh, sorry. That was, yes, thank you. Wrong pencil mark. Yeah, 6 here would force an 8 here. Another 6 here. Oh, but that breaks because there's nothing for this to be. Oh, there's already a 6. So yeah, yeah, so no 6 here. This is the 6. So that's a 2. These two can't both be shaded. So no matter what, this shading escapes into box 8. Oh, marking these off as can't shade both of these is what you're saying? Yeah, this is running out of things to be, isn't it? This can't be a 5. There's no way that works. It's not 4 or 3. So it's only 1 or 2. Giving us a 1-2 pair in the column. So that's a 9. That's a 1. That's a 2-9 pair. These, 3 can still connect to 2. I don't know why. So if this is 5, I guess it would have to be the lone unshaded. So these would all be shaded, but again, this 7 doesn't have 2 things to connect with. You either have to connect 2 things with the 5 or 2 things with the 7. Because 5 and 7 can't connect to each other. So one of these is the unshaded in that universe. But that means you either have to put 2 things next to the 7, which you can't, or 2 things next to the 5, which you can't. So it's correct. I just didn't argue it rigorously. Yeah, this whole business can't go to box 5. So this business has to go to box 7. This business has to go to box 8. But we have to not overload this. Which I think must mean is we can't connect these. We can't connect these. Or this is well, what I guess what's more accurate to say is you can't get from box 4 to box 7 through this because it's not big enough. So we have to get from box 4 to box 7 through this. And now this is already 2. So those are all yeah. So these are shaded. This is a 3 or a 5, except we're about to know which one. These are unshaded. It's a 9. It's unshaded. It's a 2. So this is shaded, and the only thing it can be is a 4. This is shaded, and the only thing it can be is an 8. This is not shaded, so the shading still gets out. So this is 4 or 9. But 9 has the problem that it can't connect to anything else, so that's a 4. This is now a 2. It Oh, no, it can't itself be shaded. So we know exactly this cell is shaded. So this has to get out. Oh, sorry. This already sees its 2. Uh, let's see. 1, 9 here, and we know the order. That's not shaded. This is going to have to get out this way then. And this can only be a 3. Let's see. That's not a 7, that's an 8. This is known. It looks like a 1, so it's not shaded, and this gets out. This connects to a 3. It's not a 2. It's not a 4. So it has to be a 6. It's a 3 and a 6 up there. We can fill in these. Oh, interesting. My mark button is not working. 3 in row 5 goes here. So we're doing it the old-fashioned way. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a 9. So you're going to have to deal with my poor scanning. Let's see. This column still needs a 1, and it goes there, so that's not shaded. And this is a 7, which could be shaded. There's only one place for 9 in this column, and it's there. So we can write in this pair, which might be illuminating. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 5, 6, 7. We need an 8. Well, 8 doesn't work here, because that makes all of these shaded. But these two, this would be a 7 and a 5, and that doesn't work. So this just is a 5 with an 8 there. These can connect through. Let's see. Let's write in this triple while we're doing business. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5. We need 6. We need 7. That's the 7. So that's not shaded. That's not shaded by connectivity. This is a 5, 6 pair. 1, 5, 8 left here. That's the 1. This triple is 2, 3, 9. These don't connect. If this is not shaded, then by connectivity, we get at least these cells shaded, which is already more than 5. So the 5 is definitely shaded. So the 8 is unshaded. This can't be shaded. But let's see. We have a naked. Let's see. This isn't a. I don't think we know that yellow gets out. All our yellows are connected so far. Oh, yes, we do. That's clever. Because in order to get to 5, uh, uh, this always is shaded. So that's a 3. It's a 2. That's a 9. Let's write in this triple. We still need a 1, which goes here. We need a 2, which goes here. 6, 7. We need an 8. That's 5 and 8. Then let's write in this pair. We've got 1, 2. We need a 3, which goes there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a 9. So this now can't be shaded. Can't be shaded. So to satisfy the... So we've just completely cut off this whole area of the grid from being shaded. So that's shaded. And now we just finish our Sudoku. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, not 4. 5. 6 and 7. So that's a 7, that's a 5. 6 and 5. That's it. See, I told you have to deal with my scanning. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 4, which goes there. And we need a 6. Yeah, why? Oh, I reloaded the puzzle and then the mark button came up. But yeah, great puzzle. Thanks to zetamath and Stream for setting it. I'm going to let zetamath get on with his Sunday and find some other puzzles to do. Beautiful quilt from ELOSF over in the Discord. Okay, so let's find a puzzle to do. Let's see, is Ambrose here? Maybe not. I thought they were, but yes. This background is an ELOSF original quilt. Okay. Doop 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 doo. Just scrolling. I'm gonna do this tall cat. Let me. load that up. We've got palindromes and look and say. Let's see. Here's the link. Rules in the description. And I will give Talcat a ping. All right. So yeah, this is just okay, so we these are just palindromes, so that's saying this cell is the same as this cell is the same as this cell. That's going to give us a digit right away. And then we have look and say cages, where you read this number as 040536, which says that there's no fours, no fives, and 3 6s in this cage. Which these are going to give us a couple of digits right away. This cage has 3 4s in it, so it's only in 3 boxes. So there's a 4 along here and a 4 along here, and that looks over here and gives us a 4 there. And we get to do a 4 dance. And we have 3 6s. Now, if we put a 6 here in this cage, if we put a 6 here, then we can't have 3 6s. So this is not a 6. So then we only have 3 boxes to put 6s in. So there's 1 along here, 1 along here, except they're not here because that has to be a 6. Zero 2 0 3 0 8. Hmm. 2 7s. Very good. This 7 is looking over here, eliminating 7. So we need 1 7 in this box and 1 7 exactly here, which by palindrome also places it there. 8 and a 9. That's less good. Let's see. 4 in box 6. Can't go on the line. And we know it's not in the cage. It can't go on the line because it would go over here, but it can't be. So 4 is in one of these cells. 7 in row 8. 7 in row 8 is just placed. It can't go in a box with a 7. Can't go in these cells because that would put it in a column with a 7. It can't go here because that would put it in this box with a 7. So that's just a 7. This is just an 8. Nicholas pointing out that we need 2 8s in this cage, and it can't go here, so one of them is there. 7 in row 3. Let's put a pin in that. 9 in row 2. 9 in row 2 is placed. Whoops. There we go. 9 in row 2 is placed here. 7 in row 2 is placed here, I believe. Yes. Not 2, 7. Let's see. 4 in box 3 is what am I doing? 4, it's up here. It's right there. Hey, Tallclad, glad you could join us for this. We are enjoying the puzzle so far. It is trucking right along. Let's see. So we've got a 4 here. That could still be a 4. That's annoying. This 8 does look up and give us a horizontal 8 here, thanks to that cage. Oh, J Dyer says this is just a 479 triple, which it sure is. Four in row 9. Hmm. 4 in row 8. 4 in row 8 looks better. It's not there. It's not there. It's not in any of these, so it's just here. Four in box 8, not in the top row. So it's in one of these. And now 4 in box 9 is exactly there. Let's see, 5. 5 has 2 places in column 7. Three in box 1. Five in box 6. Ah, very nice. The 5 joins the 4. The yeah, 5 in oops. And then 5 in one of these cells. 9 in box 9. There's a 9 in the cage. And it doesn't go there because of that. So that's our 9. Um 9 column 7. Oh. No. The 9 in I didn't consider it, but one of these is a 9. It's going to look down. So that is our 9, but you you did catch me there. 5 in box 8. Not in the cage. This 5 looks over. So we got a 5 on the line. And a 5 in one of these cells. Oh, just there. Oh, we need our second 8 in this cage. So it'll go there. Uh, so one of these is 8. Uh, 1 and 2 can't go in here by the cage, so this is a 1-2 pair looking over. So 1 and 2 are on this line, 1 and 2 are on this line. Funny how this one sees both of the equivalent places. Now 1 and 2 go down here. Three, 6 left. Yeah, what's left here? Well, this one is going to be 1, 2, and 5, right? Except this one can't be 1 or 2, so it just is 5 with a 1-2 pair here. So that's 5. Let's see. That's not a 6, so one of these is a 6, so we need a 6 here. There's also our 3, 6 there. 3 in box 3 going there. But then 6 in this column goes there. So what's left in this box? It's 1 and 2. So we've got pairs in these columns. We know there is a 1, 2 on this palindrome. We need a 6 in row 2. Not on the palindrome. Breaks that cage. So that's our 6. And this, not 1, 2, not 3. This is not 4. Where's the 4? 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is an 8. Let's see. This is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 9. So it's an 8. Oh, 8 in column 2 would have been easier, yes. All right, what's left in column 2? We've got 1, 2, 5, and what's the other one? 3, 4, 6, 9. Let's see, 1, 2, 5, 9. Yeah, this is just a 1, 2, 8 triple now. Uh, 9 in box 7. Goes there. This is a 3. Eight looks right, so that's not an 8, so that's not an 8. 1, 2 pair now, so that's an 8. That's an 8. That's an 8. Any more 8s? No. Let's see, 3, 6, 9 left here. This is 3 and 4. Let's see. Now we only have no, that's not true. We already have an 8 in the box. But we're running out of places for 2 and 3. Uh, 6, 7 pair here, and that's the other 1, 2. Now we've got 1, 2, so we've got a 2 here, which resolves this business. So there's actually no room for 1 on here. So that's a 5, 9, 2, 5, 9, 2, 5, 9. So there definitely is a 2 on here. One in row. Well, one in row 8. Oh, this is just a triple. 2, 1, 2, and 1. That's a 2. This is a pair. I'm just going to mark it 3 and 4. I'm going to mark this naked 7, 6, and 1. Let's see. 2's pointing down from box 5. So these are 2's, so that's 2. That's very nice. 3, 5, so that's a naked 6. Was that in fact our last 6? No, it was not. We have these. Three in row 4 now. Excellent, because there, so that's a 6 and a 9. That's going to do a whole lot. Now, let's see. Three, 4 pair looks up. Placing the 3. Do. Naked 7 here. And the palindrome. Sweet. Lovely puzzle. Okay, I'm gonna do one more, I think, before I take a break. I'm gonna do. There have been all these low difficulty chaos constructions floating around, so we're gonna do one of those. This one's by Lithium Ion. Does anybody know Lithium Ion on Discord? Because I don't. Let's see. This is a chaos construction, so we're going to use a dashed grid. Let's see. Get the rules up here so I can see them. Link. Yeah, I don't think I recall seeing look and say cages with zeros. Okay. So, chaos construction. Divide the grid into 9 orthogonally connected regions. Place the digits 1 to 9 exactly once in each row, column, and region. A digit in an arrow cell equals the number of cells in the indicated direction, excluding the arrow cell itself, which belong to the same region as the arrow cell until the first cell from a different region is encountered. In cells with multiple arrows, the digit applies to each direction separately. Not all arrows are necessarily given. So like this is a 1 or a 2 only. I'm gonna encircle the grid here. Whoops. This is a 1 or a 2, and this is a 1 or a 2. And if this were a 2, that's saying these and like one of these, and that's too many cells. So this is just a 1. We get to do a 1 dance. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Okay, so let's color. These are all one color. This is a 2. And it's not, so we can draw our borders in these directions. These are a separate color. Border there. These are both blue. Border there. So this is a 1, 3, or 4. I think this just has to be a 3. So if there's a border here, it's a 1, which it can't be. So it has to grow to include green. But then it's just a 3. So it's a 3, and these are green. Not, there we go. We know this is blue. So we know this is blue. So we can draw in more borders. So this is just automatically a 1. This is not a 1 now, so blue has to grow. And blue is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cells. So blue gets exactly 1 more cell. That's not blue. This is now green since it is pointing right at green. And it's just a 2. This is minimum 3, but it is also maximum 3. That's very nice. So that's going to finish this region. So that's 2. This is green, and we have a wall here. In fact, green is just done. This can't be 4 anymore, and it's not 1. So this is 3, and these are all the same region, and these are same region, and now this is maximum 1. So that's pink. And now this is nothing but pink. There's a border here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That region is done. This is flowing so smoothly. Yes. There's whatever this cell is, it has to get out. And therefore it is the same as this, and therefore this is a 4. Therefore it's this, and this region is now instantly done. This has to get out at least this far, but actually farther, because this can't be a 1 or a 2. So it gets at least this far. This can be purple. And we know purple extends up to here. This can be nothing but purple. Let's see. This is currently a 3. That's fine. This can't be a 1, though. So actually, this is purple, and now this is purple, and I think purple is done. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, purple is done. So this now is a 3, this is a 4, this is a 2. Let's see, this is minimum 3. So we're going to go ahead and color it. So we know these are together, therefore we know this is exactly a 3, therefore we know it goes farther. So this is a 4 or a 5, but I bet if it's a 5, we break getting down here. Let's see. Yeah, whatever this is. Unfortunately, we know this is a 1. We don't know it's not red. That's the easy way to see it. Thank you, Bear Cub. If this is a 5, these are all red, but now we necessarily isolate some cells in column 9. So this is definitely a 4. There's definitely a border here. So whatever this is, it's a new color. And that points here. And now this is pointing at orange, so it's orange, and this is pointing at orange, so it's orange, and this is pointing at orange, so it's orange, and this is pointing at orange, so it's orange, and this is pointing at orange, so it's orange, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 oranges. So that means that at least these 3 have to be red. They can't be anything else. And we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cells in red, which means this one is definitely not red. This is a new color. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is a new color. So that can be yellow. This can't be a 1. There's a 1 in the column. So actually, that is red, and that is our red region done. And that's a 2. I guess we could just fill in these cells that this just is a 2, that's a 3, that's a 4, that's a 5, that's a 6. Now this now this whole bottom row just has to be orange, or we repeat digits. So that's a 7, that's an 8. And this is a 1-9 pair, and orange is done. So everything else is yellow and an unidentified region. Let's see. A 1 here would limit this region to just being these cells. So it's not 1, it's not 2, it sees a 2. 3 here would isolate this cell. We can't have that. So this is actually a 4. I'm going to uncolor this and color. Oh, actually, no, it's better than that, because this is just a region by itself. And so this is just a region. That's a 5, and puzzle done. I mean, we could fill in numbers, but is there really a point? I feel like the logic of the puzzle is concluded. We can look at it. Let's see. 1 in purple is in one of these. 1 in red is in one of these. One in dusty blue is just here. So that's a 9, that's a 1, that's a 1. Oh, I guess 1 in row 2 would have been easier. Let's see. We could have a 2 here or a 2 here. A 1 in yellow. Let's do that. Not there, not there, not there, not there, not there. Could be there, not there, and not there. And then our last one in the grid. Let's see. There's a 2 in this row, so 2 just goes here. Which means we need a 2 here. We need a 2 in green, which is going in one of these cells. But the one in row 7 can only go here. And so 2 in row 8 is here. Okay, 3s. 3 here. 3 in green, now in the corner. 3 here. Okay. 4s. Four in column 9 is in pink. Oh, did I screw up? Is probably okay up to here. Place 3 in yellow. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Did I undo some stuff? Yeah, I'm missing a 3 there. Oh, that's cute. Law of leftovers. This 7-8 has to go up here. Were we looking at 4s? Can we do much with 4s? Green needs a 4. Pink needs a 4 in column 9. This 4 is looking over, and this 4 is looking down. So we actually get 4s here. Martin says row 1, column 1 is naked. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, or 9, so it's a 6. What's left in the column? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 and 8 left in the column. What's left in this box? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. No 6, no 5. We do have 6s looking this way. Which places 7 here. And now this is naked. This is an 8. Also 8 and 7 going up here. What's left in this column? 5, 6, and 9. None of which seems to be resolved by anything. The 7 in row 7. There. 7 here. Let's see. 7 in row 8. One of these. 7 in purple. Here. Gives us our 8 and our 7. Let's see. 8 in light blue. 8 in purple. This is 5, 6, or 9. One of these is an 8. This sees 6 in its region. So one of these is 6, so that's not 6. Finish the 7s. 7 in row 3. Goes here. So that's an 8. And our last 7 is there. Now 8 in yellow is there. Five, 6, and 9 left in this column. Four looks over here, so that's 4. Let's see. 8 in dark green. 8 displaces 4 pencil mark. This column, that's a 9 and that's a 6. Let's see. That's a 6 or a 9. I don't think we know which. That's a 6 or a 9. 5, 6, or 9. Actually, we've just got 5, 6, 9s all over the grid. Might need to color them. That's a 5 or a 9. That's just a 5. That's a 9. That's a 9. 6, 5, 9, 5. Didn't have to color them. Oh, I put 2 9s in, that's actually a 4, isn't it? And a 5. Thank you all. Five, 5. Let's see what's left in row 2. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. We need a 6, which goes there. And a 9. This is now 1, 2, 3, 4. A 6. Okay, and 9 and 6. And then these are done. Okay. Honestly, I probably would have liked the puzzle better if I just stopped when I said puzzle done, but it was very cute. All right. Let's do this chili puzzle with region, sum lines, and difference dots. Though, actually, I'm going to take a real quick break. I'll be right back. All right. Let's have a look at this puzzle. Get our real grid back. Rules in the description, link in the chat. Let me give Chili a ping. Okay. We have region sum lines. Click. Box borders divide blue lines into segments. Each segment has the same sum. Different lines may have different sums. Digits separated by a white dot have a difference indicated by the number in the dot. Fair enough. Okay. So these are 6, 7, 8, 9s. These are 6, 7, 8, 9s. These are 6, 7, 8, 9s, although this 4 is going to push it up. These are 6, 7, 8, 9s. Let's see. 6, and these can't be 7 either. Because this would have to be 1, 2, 4, but none of those are 4 apart. So these are 8, 9. Yeah, I guess these are only from 1, 2, 5, 6. We can use this to say this is odd. Right. This is going to have to be low. Five, column 9. Yeah. This is a multiple of 3. This is a multiple of 3. So this is only 3 or 9. Yeah, I guess we can math that. The sum is 12 or 14. Which makes this 4, 6. Which, not 4, 6. 5, 7, or 5, 7, or 7, 9. Definitely including a 7. Wait, 7, 9's too much. 7, 9's 16. That doesn't add up. Okay. If this is 6, 9, that leaves 30, which would be 10. It's 10 or 12. So this is 4, 6, or 5, 7, but it's not 4, 6. So it is 5, 7. Which makes this a 3 by math. All right, time for a 3 dance. All right, and this needs to add to 12, and now it's just 4, 8. So this sum is 9. These aren't 9. these aren't 9. That's not 9. This is actually just 7. So this is 1, 2, 4. So these aren't 7. Let's see. So this is 1, 5 with a 3, or 2, 6 with a 1. This isn't 2. These aren't 7 by box 6. Which means this digit is odd. One, 3. Is 5 too big? No, 5, 1, 2 works. Yeah, both of these need a 1 on it. So we do have a 1 up here. Which at least means this isn't 3. So these are from 2, 3, 4 and definitely contain a 3. Ah, that's a 1. Now these need to be a 2, 6 to add to 9. That's a 1. With this 1 looking over at this 2 dot, this can't be 6 anymore. 2, 6 looks right, making these 8. So these are 9. 2, 4 looks up, giving us 6 and 2, and 8 and 4. This is odd, I agree. This is just 3, 5, isn't it? So that's a 1. So this can't be a 5 anymore. This needs a 1. It has to go here. And now we have 3, 4 left over, which gives us 5 and 3, 7 and 5. Nine is just placed here. These are 1 and 2. This 3 looks back over, still giving us a 2, 3 with a 5. This is a 5 down here. If we're looking at what these can be, it sees 1, 2, doesn't see 3, sees 4, doesn't see 5, sees 6, 7, and 9, but 8 can't go here because this can't be 7 or 9. So this is 3 or 5. So this is 4 or 6. Can't be 2 because of this. What else must we consider? This is a 1-2 pair is what we must consider. So that's a 5. This is a 3. Hello, sir.
I was just checking if our internet was still working because there's people from MediaCom pulling on cables outside the house. But looks like it is.
As far as I know, chat's still going.
Hi, chat, by the way.
Hopefully our internet doesn't get disconnected. That would be unfortunate. Okay. People are saying we know what this is. He already left. Okay, well, what can this be? It's not one. Oh man, he walked in. He's been mowing, and the cut grass just got right to my nose. Ooh. This is minimum 2 3s. So this is minimum 5, but it can't be 5. So it is 6 or 8 only. And 6 would have to be 2 4, which it can't be. So this is 8. Not 1 7. So 2 6 or 3 5. 5. That's not 5, so that's not 3. Bum. 2 column 5. Well, we only have a few things left in this row. So let's, yeah, 4 or 7 by Sudoku. 7 and 9 left in this column. So the sum can't be 12, or it can't be 10. 12 would be 7, 5. I guess this is never 3. No, it could be 3 with the 9. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, if this isn't a 1, then uh then this is minimum 15. Doesn't work. So this is a 1. Resolves are 1, 2 down here. That's not a 2, so that's not a 6. Now we have a 2, 3 pair in the column, so I'm glad I pencil marked that. 1 is just placed here. So this is minimum 11, I guess. Was that our last one? No, it wasn't. Oh, I see. What have we got left in box 5? Let's see. 3's here. 3, 4, 6 triple. So that's a 7. 5 in box 2 goes here. So that is a 6. That is a 2. Move 6 there. 3 and 2. An even total. We need an even total, so that just has to be a 7. I see. Let's see. This is not 1, 2, 3. Could be 4. It's not 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So it is a 4. And now this is naked as well. It's a 6. So that's a 4. It does add to 12. No, not resolved. But our 2, 4 down here, 3, 4 here. It's left in this box. That's a naked 3. How about these? Don't want to think about that. Let's see. 4 in column 7. 4 is just here. So this had better not be 3, 8. This is going to have to be 3, 5 with an 8 there. And that should take us home. 2, 6, 1, 4, 6, 7, 9, 2, 6, 8, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 7, 9. 1, 2, 7, 9. Oh, this. That's a 5 now. There we go. Nice. Okay. Back to what are we gonna do? Oh, there was this thermo variant. How does that work? Yeah, that's cute. Let's do this. So this is a thermo variant where adjacent digits on the thermo either increase or go down by half. Um, so that's our link. Yeah, each pair of adjacent digits along this peppered thermo either increase from the bulb to the tip or one is double the other. And or. So you can't go down from 9. So 9 never appears along this thermo except maybe at the end. So 9 is here, and we immediately get a 9 dance. Woo. Woo. Wee. Boop. To get a 1 in this row, we're going to have to go down from 2. So we go to like 8, 4, 2, 1 or something. What's restricted? Do we have to think about the nature of a... So I feel like you could put your... Oh, 9 in box 9 goes on the dot. And then we have a 9 over here. And 9 in this box goes in one of these cells. We have a 9 in one of these cells. Ah, 7. You have to increase from 7. Very nice, Garion. On one of these lines, you have to increase from 7, but you can't. But 8 and 9 are gone in this box. So 7 is actually here with an 8 there and a 4 there. We don't know what it does after that. Oh, 9 in row 7. Ah, none of these can be 8, 9, and... Ah, so this just is the 9 in row 7. Are we really prepared to say that the 5 has to be... Oh, 7 always has to lead to 8. 8 is the only thing that can come after 7. Uh, so I believe we have to do this. And a 4 there. In order to have a 1... Yeah. Hey there, Mehdi. And then we have to have a 1 in this box. So this is minimum 3. What have we got left in the column? 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. So I think it has to go 5, 6, 3, 4, 2, 1 here. Well, we have to have an 8 in the row. So it's going to have to go 8, 4, 2, 1 at some point. But I don't know that we could really say when it does that. We'll probably get, yeah, 7, 8, 4, 2, 1. Hmm. Oh. That's a good point, Garion. We don't even know it does that. Yeah. One of these has a 1 on it, one of them has a 3 on it. So I guess these just are 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are a 6-8 pair. And we know what direction they go. So this is a 4 or a 9. Right, these can't go 2, 1, because there's a 2 in the row, so it's thermo. These are ascending. It's true. 7 can't be on the line, so 7 is down here. Yeah, this is 6 or 8. This is 5 or 7. Seven in column 3. I don't know. Could it not go here? No, it can't go here because 8 is gone in the row. And 7 can't go here because so 7 is here. So that's 5, 6. Now I think this does have to be a 3. And if this is not a 3, that's not a 4. Oh. Why is that not a 7? We don't know that's not a 7. I guess we can say that this is a 3 or a 4. That's true. I I like that there's a 7 up here. Okay. This could be a 1. It's not 2, 3, 4. Could be a 5. It's not 6 or 8. It's not 7. So 1 or 5. Now 5 just doesn't work. So this just is a 1. So that's not a 1. That's not a 2. So this has to be a 2 here. So that's not a 2. That's not a 1. So this is a 1-2 pair. Two needs a 4 before it. So that's a 3. That's a 4. So, this has to be a 2. So this will have to be an 8 and a 7. That's a 7. So that's a 7, 8, 4, 2. That's a 1 and that's a 2. This is a 4 or a 5. This is a 5 or a 9. Row 1 can't start 1, 2, 7. This can only be a 1 if that's a 2. But this could be a 4 and we go 2, 1, 7. That I buy. Eight in box 1 can only join the 9, and so those are just placed. So what are these? These are 5 and 6. Yeah, I don't think there's any way this is a 1. So 1 is vertical. Oh, wow. Well, 8 is in one of these. Garion has a point. You sure that 1-2 pair in box 8 is in the right order? Oh, thanks. These are from 5, 6, 7. Definitely have a 6. If this were a 5, there's nothing for this to be. Right, so that has to be a 6 with a 3. As far as I can tell, there's still 2 places for 4 in row 2. One of these is definitely 4, so that's 9, 5, and 4. So 5 definitely doesn't go here. Definitely doesn't go here. So this has to be the 5. Therefore, this is 4, and we do go 2, 1. Well, yeah. That's the only thing we can do. This is just a 6. Let's see. That's a pair, which is resolved. That's a pair which is resolved. Yes. 5, 6, 3. Looks right. Could also be 6, 3, 5. 5, 6, 3 or 6, 3, 5. Okay. I'm just going to write in these triples. Uh, 2 in column 8 goes with the 1. There are 3 column 7. It's not 1, 2, 3. could be 4. It's not 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So it's 4. Therefore, this is our 8. That's 8. That was our last 8. One in row 2 can't go on the line without breaking this cell. So this cell just is a 1. But now 2 in the row just has to go here. And I think these just have to be 3, 5 in order. I broke it? Uh, 5. Now this is 6, 3, 5. They can be 6, 3. Okay, let's be careful. Let's just do some more Sudoku. Oh, this 6 looks up. That's why that can't be 6, 3. So that is 3, 5. What's left in row 1? That's just a naked 6. 3 and 5 go in. That's a 6. 7, 6. Let's see. Whoops. Well, whatever. 6 and 7. 6 and 3. 7 and 9. 5, 1, 3, 9. 9, 1, 7, 5, 3. Oh, we didn't screw it up. There we go. Yeah, that was a bit brain bendy. I enjoyed that. All right, I'm going to stretch my legs. Give me just a couple minutes and we'll come back with more puzzles. Be right back. All right, I am back. Looking for another puzzle to do. Um, I wanted to do one of these greatest lines puzzles that have been floating around. This constraint that Dorlier came up with. Um, so I'm going to do this one by Sudoku. Um, uh, the rule with greatest lines is that on each line there's a digit that is strictly greater than the sum of any two other digits on the line. Has anybody done puzzles with this rule yet? Let's see. Uh, did I post the link? I don't think I did. Um, we have this long line. Uh, yeah, what's wrong with 1, 2, 3, 5? You'd end up with a 4, 5. Um, so two of these three boxes have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and the other one is one of those digits substituted with 9. And we're saying this can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if this was, then that absolutely blows up this line. So let's investigate how that works. If this is 1, 2, 3, 4, bye, Ambrose. So is the punchline that this is going to have to be like 2, 3, 4, 9 with the 1 on this line? So this can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. So the entire rest of the line is 1, 2, 3, 4. So how do we make this not break? We know we've got a 9 on here. So this line is 9 and what? We know there's also a 4, right? And if we didn't have a 3, what happens if there's not a 3? So we're looking at 1, 2, 4, 9 here. And then you'd have 3, 5, 8, and that busts. So there's also a 3 on this line. So one of these is going to have to be our greatest digit, is the punchline, just in all cases. So that greatest digit had better be 8. So we're going to have an 8 and a 5. 2, 5, 6 with a 9 in box 2 does not work. 1, 5, 7 also doesn't work. What are you going to put in the other box? So we definitely have a 5 and an 8. I don't think 7 is big enough. Yeah, there's still a box 2 part. So 1, 5, 7, and in box 2 you have 1, 2, but then you have 2 plus 5 equals 7, and that's not big enough. Hey Nils, this is breaking our brain. Yeah, I think in all cases this is a 1, 2 pair. Gary's saying no. We do have 6 and 7 left in this box. These digits are going to have to come from 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think they have to include a 1 and a 2. Yeah. Oh, this doesn't have to be the biggest. Well, these do still have to include a 1 and a 2. I guess they're from 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. That's true. This one is only 1 or 2, and this is a 5-8 pair. I just wasn't sure about it. I think that's true. I think, yeah, if we have 1, 3, that's too big. So it is just 1, 2. Definitely can't have a 5 here. Yeah, the big digit is definitely here. Right. I think, yeah, we can say these are from 1, 2, 3. What's wrong with 1, 2 with a 5, 8? You can't put 1, 2 here? It'd make the. Oh! So there's definitely a 3 here. So this must be 5, 9. Uh, so we got a 1, 2 pair here. And this is now big. So this is going to have to be a 9 with a 9 here with a 6. And we get to do a 9 dance. Okay. That's a 7. Pool boy. Yeah, no 3s here. And this isn't 1, 2, so there's definitely a 4, which means there's definitely a 3 here, and there's no 4. Rest of box 5 is 6, 7, 8. Sure. It's going to be interesting for this line. So I think this has to be the high digit because of these cells being 3 at minimum 3, 4. So these are minimum 3, 4. Therefore, this certainly isn't 6, and it's not 7 either. So these are 3, 4, and we know the order. And then these are going to have to be 1, 2, I think. Yeah, but these digits can't be low. We've got this 1, 2 pushing these up. So no 3 in these digits. So there's definitely a 3 looking down here. No 8 here. Rest of the line, yeah, these are from 1, 2, 3, giving us a triple in box 6. Oh, this is just a 4. Ah, this 3 means that's not a 3. So there's no 3 on here. That's fine. What's left in this column? Not 1, 2, 3 is left. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I feel like we can't have a 6 in these cells. This has to be 3, 7 with a 6 here. And this is a 1 or a 2. Giving us a 1, 2 pair in the column. Three, 6 with a 1 or a 2. I guess what we can say is that there's a 3 here, and this is always a 1 or a 2. So the second 1, 2 in box 1 is over here, joining the 3. So these are from 1, 2, 3, and that's the 9. And that's the 3. There's a 3 in one of these cells. I guess by this column we know there's a 4 here, so there's no 4 here. But this isn't 1, 2, so there's a 3 here. So I think this is what people were trying to get me to do. This just has to... We've got a 1, 2 pair. That's our 3. That's a 3. Let's see. No. Oh, well, we knew there wasn't a 3 here. So where's 3 in this column? It's here. Hmm. Ah, 1, 2 pair column 8. Those are floating around everywhere. I think David wanted me to place this 1, 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We're just missing a couple of 1, 2s in boxes 7 and 8. Uh, 3 is placed here. And here. We have to ask what these are. No 1, 2, or 4 on this line, so it's 5, 9, and we know the order. I'm not above coloring the 1, 2s. but I think there's more we can do before then. 9 here. Yeah, this has to be a 1-2, doesn't it? So that's our 4. Because these digits are big. Um, just by Sudoku divide, these digits are both at least 5. So this would have to be a 1, 2, or 3, but 3's gone. Oh, and this line also needs a 1, 2. So that's a 4. Let's see, what's left in this row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 7 and 8, and we know the order. Need a 5, and this is a 6. This column needs 4. Our 8 and our 5 here. The 1, 2s are going to be resolved by one of these low digits getting put somewhere. This is our last 1, 2 by Sudoku. Oh yeah, what's this digit? We've got 6, 7, 8 left in the column, but you can't have consecutive digits. So this has to be 6 and 8 with a 1, and that's going to resolve everything. See, I told you we didn't need to color 1, 2s. Well, I didn't tell you, but I feel fine about not having done it. All right. We've got 2 lines left. These and these. Well, let's do a little more sudoku. Let's do row 6. Yeah, this is never 7. So the 7's going here. Is the other 5, 9. We got a 7 there. Let's see. 8. Those 9. Oh, it's this. One of these has to be a 5. So that's a 4. That's a 6. That's our other 5, 8. No 6 there. Could also have placed 4 in row 7. Let's see. Got a 9 looking up that does nothing. See if this is 5. That's a 5. Oh, yeah. Then we get a second 5 in row 8. This is 8. That's 5. That's 9. That looks right. Okay. Now, what are we doing over here? Let's see. Let's just mark everything and see what falls out. 4, 8 pair falls out is what falls out. So this is a 4, and that's gonna do it. Woo! Gotta be honest, I'm not sure that constraint is for me, but that was definitely a good puzzle. I've got like yeah, I was aware of that, Nils. Yeah, it's. I mean, maybe it's just I. Uh, Maybe if I ended up doing a bunch of puzzles with it, I would. Uh, Nil says they learned a lot about the constraint while setting. I'm sure you did. Uh, well, I do have a couple of other puzzles in here with this uh, line. Let's do what looks to be a quick little German whispers puzzle by Blaschirk. Uh, and with that given 4, I imagine it's going to resolve pretty quickly. Uh, Here's a link. Yeah, so adjacent digits along a line differ by at least 5, and that's all we get. A German whispers puzzle where we can't immediately place any 5s. Indeed. Uh, so if this is not a 5, okay, let's high-low color. Ah, there we go. That'll do it. Because these two yellows have to go here. These and these two yellows have to go here. So that's a 5. You can disambiguate a German whispers puzzle with a black dot. I've seen it done. Oh, yes. You know, I don't really. If yellow is low, there's no place for 4 on it. That's true. So that's a 6. That's a 1. Uh, and the 4 is going to have to go over here with the 9. Let's see. I guess we can redo our high-low coloring in blue and orange. Let's see, this can't be a 7 because it would need a 1. So this is our 7, and that's a 2, and that's an 8, and that's a 3. This sees all 4 highs, so that's a low. These are high, that's low, that's high. Yes, this sees all highs, so it's low. 4 is low. Sure, we can do that. The rest of column 5 is just low. The rest of row 5 is low. That's 5. Let's see. This is going to have to be high because we need a low in these. So that's low. Yeah, 5 and box 7. Hey, SciPi, welcome. Glad to have you here. Okie doke. Our last high in row 6 is there, so these are low. That's a 1-2 pair. This is a 3-4 pair. Except that's the 3. This is a wait. Let's not break it. I forgot there's a 5 over here. Let's see. There's also a 5 over here, and a 5 exactly here. Yeah, one of these has to be from 6, 7. So this is 1 or 2 only. SciPi, we're only able to take puzzle suggestions from our top tier supporters. Otherwise, we just get too many. And it ends up being we don't pick what we do, so. Let's see. Yeah, this is a 5 orange pair. So these are both low. Wait, that's also not right. What have I done? It is a 5 blue pair. Good lord. Okay, so we get 2 oranges here. We can have at most 1 orange here. So we have to have at least 1 orange here, which means we have exactly 1 orange here. Which means these are both blue. That's orange. Oh, we can probably give box 8 its 5. We certainly can. I have orange pair. This is an orange blue pair. So one of these two is 4 for sure for the box. These are all blue. The 4 in row 3 just is here. Nice, Egbert. So that's a 9, that's a 9. 7 and 9 go in. That's a 6 or 7. Oh, 4 just has to go here. Okay. Yeah, we know these to be high. Okay. 4 in box 4 is going to have to be one of these two. So 4 in row 4 has to be one of these two. Ah, that's good. Column 2's last low is one of these, because these are one of each. So these are also one of each. Therefore, this with the 5 looking at it is high, and that's low. 1 or 2 only. This sees all lows and 5, so it's high. This sees 1, 2, and 4, so it just is 3. That's going to have to go next to an 8. Gives us 6 and 8 there. This is a 7, 9 pair. Therefore, that's 6, that's 1. This is 1 by Sudoku. Uh, 3 in row 5. Very good. Goes here. This is actually a 2, 5 pair. These are a 4, 7 pair. Yeah, 6 is on this line, so 1 is also, well, that's not really news. This 6 is looking up, so this is actually a 5, 6 pair. So that's an 8. Yep, this sees 1 and 4. None of these can be 6, so 6 is up here in this column. So one of these is 6. Garion says these can only be 2, 7. Yes, I agree. Let's see. Nine column 4. Oh, 5. Could be 3. It's not 6. Yeah, it's 3. Very nice. So this is an 8 or a 9. So this is a 1-4 pair. This is a 2-3 pair. This is a 1 by sudoku. We need one more high for the box. This is a 6-8 pair. It's a 1 or a 2. This is a 5-6 pair. The 1. Where is 1 in row 7? Not in box 7, not in box 8. So 1 is up here in box 9. So that's a 2, which means that's an 8. That's a 9. Eight, 9. Well, we knew one of these was 7 by column 7. 4 in box 7. 4 just goes here, so we get our 9 and our 7. That's a 4. Sure is. Oh, that's just a 2. For lots of reasons. These 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's high. I think this might have been what James meant. So it's 7 or 8. There's 2 more highs, so this is low. It's a 2 or a 3. This has a 2-7 pair in column 2, so you can't have 7 on this X at all. So that's a 7. That's an 8. Yeah, this is a 1 or a 2 for sure. Yeah, so we got a 6. So this is a 1-8 pair. Oh, 8 is just placed. So that's a 1, that's a 6. This is the other 2, 3. Ah, but it's not 2. 3, 1, 2. Fill these in. Okay. Left in this column. Yeah. 1 in box 3. Yeah, I see 2 places for 1 in box 3. Let's see. These are 6 and 7. These are 5 and 9. Yeah, one of these is 8. One of these is 9. So that's 5. That's 9. That's 6. That's 5. 7 and 6 go in. This is our 7. That's 1 or 3. Just gonna. Uh, okay, what are we meant to observe here? Uh, where is the thing? See, if this is 8, then that's a 3. That's a 3. That's a 2. Because this can't be 1 or 3. Yeah, if this is low, it's a 2. So that's our 8. That's low. That's low. That's our 9. 1, 4, 9, 3, 8, 7, 4, 1, 6, 7, 5, 6, 2, 5. That's a 2. That's a 3, 2, and 3. Yeah, you just had to case check at the end. Well, that was cute. Okay. That is where we're going to. Whoops. Oh. I broke it. There we go. That is where we're going to leave stream for today. Thank you all for joining me. If you haven't done so, please leave a like on the stream on your way out. Uh, thanks, everyone. We are going to try to put out. We're going to try and move to putting out 1 video a day rather than some days 0 videos, some days 1 video, some days 2 videos. We're just going to try and put out 1 video a day, but our Sunday video is going to be for supporters. That is what we're looking at on the rest of the channel. Otherwise, stream will be back next Sunday, if not sooner. Thank you all once again, and a huge thanks to those who support the channel financially. It makes a huge difference to us. So thank you, everyone. Have a great week, and we'll see you soon on the channel. Bye for now.